The GMP is required by most of the countries as per the guidelines, but they rarely conduct except Russia and Ukraine. And when both of these countries are very diligent in conducting audits, and they are mostly based on either WHO or PICS guidelines, but for Ukraine it is mostly PICS because they want to align themselves to the EU. And Ukraine accepts GMP inspection reports from PICS and SRA countries as waivers. So in case you have a PICS and a SRA country GMP certificate, then Ukraine will not come to audit and they will accept it. Russia is lately, in the last few years, has been insisting to perform the BE study and clinical trials locally. So costs can increase up to $100,000. So this is again like a restrictive approach that they want to project themselves as a clinical trial hub. And so even if you have done a BE study in other countries, you may still have to repeat it in Russia. Other countries will accept the BE or clinical trial studies with reference product from developed countries. So they do not have a requirement that the reference product has to be from within the CIS countries. The labeling, it needs to be in local language as well as Russian. Other language like English can be optional. And the challenges for drug registration, like procuring latest updates in regulation, is a challenge since their website does not contain all the information. Have to source information from multiple locations. English translation of the information is not accurate, so difficult to understand. Reliance on local agent is very high, so you're totally dependent on the local agent to provide you the guidelines and the information on how to prepare a dossier. And even the terminology is what they use and what we understand use in Thailand or in EU or with Australia are also different. So that also becomes a challenge. GMP inspection, in case they come for GMP inspection, they insist on having translators, and this can become a bottleneck because to get good translators who understand technical information, because you can have translators who can translate from English to Russian and Russian to English. But in Thailand, from Thai to English, then English to Russia and back, it takes a lot of time. So that can become a big bottleneck for Russia for this audits. But fortunately, if you have some other PIC or GMP, it can be waived. And all legal document needs to be legalized. And some of the embassies or consulates, they are not present in Thailand. So you may have to send it to like Vietnam or Singapore or Malaysia, wherever the embassies are present. So that adds to further cost and time and delay. And Russia insists on having compliance to Russian pharmacopoeia. Other countries do not. So that's a good thing. But then you need to have a translated copy of the Russian pharmacopoeia to comply to their specification. So these are some of the challenges which we have. So the best practice is to select a good local partner in Russia or whichever country you want from the CIS region, and translation to be carried out by technical persons or companies.